light supposed to be on? Do you want that on?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this Unitarian Universalist Church, which serves our churches in Birmingham, our church in Tuscaloosa, and all of our folks online. Our online folks, just so you know, there's a lot of excitement in the room because as you can tell, it's a little different today. We are having our children's holiday pageant. We are so excited you're here. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are today, and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. To all who are here this morning, welcome home.
Good morning. We appreciate your attention to our announcements this morning. Our upcoming holiday services are printed on a handy insert for you in your order of service and are repeated on your connection card. Please join us for whatever services speak to your desired celebrations this holiday season. Next week is our annual Unwrapped service, where we do things a little bit out of order. We hope you will join us for this controlled chaos service. On December 20th at 6 o'clock, that's 6 p.m., Matthew, who is our intern minister, is hosting a grief service. And that is designed specifically for those who are needing some extra care and comfort during this season. Things look a little different for our churches on Christmas Eve this year. Reverend Julie is hosting the Christmas Eve service at Tuscaloosa at 10 a.m. So there will not be a 10 a.m. Birmingham service. The service in Birmingham will be at 4:30 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Please feel free to attend whichever service is more convenient for you. Thank you all also for participating in the survey that we sent out a couple weeks ago that helped us determine what times. Please also use your connection card to sign up for upcoming events, get a name tag, update your address for the church directory, or whatever else you might need. The office staff read these every week during their Monday staff meeting. We also have an announcement from the decorating committee about our art. The exhibit called Relative Portraits, which is by Ginger Wyatt. Her art exhibit of canvas paintings will come down today, immediately after the service. So this is your last chance to enjoy them and purchase them. So to make a purchase, and all the ones that are still up this morning are still available, you can leave a check in the back made out to Ginger. There is an envelope on the table at the back of the sanctuary, and you can take your purchase with you today. Today is also the last day to contribute to staff gifts. Thank you so much to everyone who has already donated to our staff gift fund. This is a time of year where we take up a special collection to give our staff a little holiday bonus and an extra token of appreciation. So after today, there will not be an opportunity to donate to staff gifts. So when the offertory comes around, if you want to donate to staff gifts, you'll just put your donation in the green box. And I think Andy Duxbury has an announcement for us.
Good morning. I'm Andy. I am the member of the Religious Education Committee that forgot to have children. Because it takes a village. And there is again an opportunity for all of you to be part of that village. This coming Friday, the 15th, at 6, I am correct at the time? All right. There will be a special family Yule Crafts event here at the church. And we need volunteers to sign up to host craft tables. And if coming to do that and being with all of your little friends is not for you, you can still help. You can donate food, or you can show up early and help set up and leave. Or you can show up late after the controlled chaos is over and help clean up and leave. There are sign-ups in the lobby. Please, please do something to help. I won't be there myself because I'll be busy on stage throttling Mrs. Claus, but that's a story for another time.
Good morning again. We don't have a meditation time this morning because of our special pageant, but we do have some things and people in our community we would like to lift up to remember this morning. And so we want to share that Dick Eccles is home recovering from surgery, so that is wonderful to hear. And we're also thinking of Garen West's son, who is having a liver transplant today. Right now, so we are hoping that all of that goes well. We lift up Peter Walsh, who has some things going on in his life, and our friend Lucifer has lost a dear friend, so we're thinking of Lucifer right now. And we'd also like to celebrate, where are they? With Marcia and Paul Mansell, who are celebrating their 56th wedding anniversary today. Continue to hold one another in love as we go forth in this week. The prelude prepares us for worship.
Please rise in body or in spirit for the lighting of our chalice.
Flaming chalice, symbol of our living tradition, we kindle you for light.
Light in this darkest season of the year. Light to reveal the sources of greed and hate among us. Light to guide our way forward together.
Chalice flame, we kindle you for love.
Love to keep our hands and hearts warm in the wintry cold. Love to comfort us as our hearts break for the pain of the world. Love to bring us into community so that we may grow stronger together.
Chalice flame, we kindle you for hope.
Hope that the sun will shine again. Hope that one day peace will prevail. Hope that we may build a beloved community together.
For light, love, and hope, we kindle our flame.
Thank you, Phil. You may be seated for the lighting of our Advent wreath.
The placing of candles. The placing of candles upon a circle of evergreens is an age-old tradition. Lighting additional candles each day or week as the light wanes has been part of human rituals for centuries upon centuries. We are warmed by the glow. We are reminded that the wheel of the season will turn and brilliant lengthening days will return. The original Advent wreath in the Christian tradition dates back to the 16th century and included a candle for each of the 24 days leading up to Christmas.
For us here in this time, the circle of evergreens reminds us that life and love will never end. We light candles each week with anticipation, as we know a new season will soon be here. Days will become longer, and we know the warmth of the candles will soon be replaced by the warmth of the sun.
The second candle of the Advent wreath represents peace. In this time of expectancy and celebration, let us hold on to the ideal of peace. Even though wars rage around the world, and sometimes in our hearts, we recognize that peace arrives gently into an open heart. We light the candle of peace to remind us that it is with the softness of a dove's wing that peace descends upon us. We light the candle of peace.
Now we'll do our morning greeting. Please take just a few moments to greet the people around you, especially those you might not know. And then we will join together in singing 1063 in the soft cover hymnal. And folks online, please say hello in the chat.
Welcome, everyone. Please join us in our opening hymn, number 1063, in your teal hymnals. Or, if you don't want to look in your hymnals, the words are in your program, order of service. Thank you. Words are hard today. Number 1063 in your teal hymnal or in your order of service. Children of the earth, we have come to sing to each other, sister and brother, songs of our mother earth. Children of the earth, autumn soon will breathe her last breath, and quick will her death bear witness to winter's birth. Children of the earth, can you feel the air getting cold as darkness takes hold and sleep covers Mother Earth? Children of the earth, we have come to sit in the darkness, breathe in the silence, think of our Mother Earth.
Should give it the signal start. We just start. Back in the very beginning, when the world was young, it was always summer. The sun walked unhurriedly across the sky, enjoyed each day.
But there came a time when their head grew heavy, their light was weaker, and all the first creatures wondered and worried. One evening, as they were descending beneath the earth and the moon was rising, the moon called to them across the gulfs of the sky.
My dear sibling, you seem so sad. What is wrong?
Oh, my dear moon, I am so lonely. Everything on earth, down to the little field mouse.
Told the fishes, and the fishes told the birds.
The sun is lonely, the sun is lonely, the sun is lonely.
Soon all the creatures of the air had heard the news, and they gathered to discuss the matter.
What could be simpler? I myself will fly to the sun and keep the sun company.
So, it was that in the morning, as the sun began its journey, they saw a tiny white speck flying towards them. It grew bigger as it approached, and the sun thought joyfully,
I thank you. I thank you for your courage and compassion, Crow. But I fear that if you stay with me, you will soon burn up altogether. Please go back home.
It took Crow a long time to reach them, but he was as strong as he was stubborn, and finally alighted breathless on the sun's strong arm.
I am here to accompany you, my dear son.
Crow nodded and left, his last white feathers frizzling away.
Goodbye, dear sun.
Oh dear, the crow is no longer white. It has turned black from my heat.
The next day, the hummingbird declared that he would try.
I will try next to be a good companion to the sun. Things that move quickly don't burn up, and the sun must have a companion.
So, he shot up into the sky like a comet. Up, but it was much farther than he had thought. He wasn't quite halfway there when his tiny breast went crimson with effort and he fell, exhausted, back to the earth.
Dear brother hummingbird, thank you so for trying. Please go back to earth before you are hurt.
After him, the eagle made the attempt, and the osprey, and the albatross, and even the fat little sparrow. All the birds tried and failed. The sun grew more and more dismal. Far down under the surface of the earth, there is a river that flows from west to east, carrying anyone bold enough to lie in its swift current. It runs from horizon to horizon, and both the sun and moon rest in its waters whenever they aren't in the sky. Near this east-flowing river, through a cave and to the left, lived the first badger.
Badger's tunnels went everywhere, and Badger loved the bright jewels they found in the darkness. Badger ate well on root vegetables, mushrooms, and subterranean berries. Their home was a giant geode whose walls glittered and sparkled. In this solitude, Badger was content. That night, Badger heard someone crying and quickly followed the sound down one of the tunnels to the banks of the river east flowing. There, Badger found the sun, who had climbed out of the water for a while so they could weep where no one would see them.
What is wrong?
A new creature. I have never seen anything like you before, but you should run away before I burn you.
I have collected gems in the white, hot center of the earth. You will not burn me. Come to my home and have tea.
And, smiling through tears, the sun did. They spoke of many things together, as kindred spirits do. At length, the sun took leave, for it was nearly time for morning. That day, the sun was so clear and bright, all things living on earth knew that they must have found a friend, and so they were happy for them. Join us in celebrating friendship by singing number 346 in your hardcover hymnal, Come Sing a Song with Me.
Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come wear a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time.
That night, the sun went straight to Badger's house, where their own light was refracted and beautified by the crystal walls. And they continued their talks and their stories. Badger loved to hear of the doings of those he called the surface peoples, whom they've never seen.
Oh, let me tell you tales about the turtles and the otters, of horse and tree, and bird and vine. There is so much to share.
The son was so engrossed in storytelling, Badger had to remind them when it was past time for them to leave.
Dear son, it has been so good to be together, but you are late. The sun is overdue to rise in the east. You must go.
The sun, happy from the evening of talking with Badger, returned to the sky late that morning and thought about visiting Badger all during the next day. The next night it was Badger's turn to speak.
Let me tell you of the heartbeat of the mother that you can only hear with your bones, and of the fire spirits that dance in the glowing, molten places.
Badger told the son of their adventures among the mountain's roots, in underground geysers and down echoing, pitch-black natural stone wells. Badger told Son of the shallow tunnels from which Badger could listen to the surface, if not see it,